Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero and welcome to Momoka. Momoka is an RPG Maker horror game about a schoolgirl investigating the secrets of their school. Girl A. So have you guys heard about the rumor? The one about the priest in the church? I heard everyone was talking about it during dinner. What was that all about? Seriously? You don't know the full story? Not really. Momoka, do you know it? Nuh-uh. Come on, tell us. Alright, I'll tell ya. I'm sure you've noticed, but Mitsuki Catholic Middle School has its own church that we go to Mass on Sundays. But we got no priest. It's an all-girls school after all. One man alone of all these girls. Not good. But once upon a time, the school did have a priest. They say that he was a good guy. Until one day... Oh, I know what! It turned out he was feeling up some of the girls and even the sisters, right? What a creep! Hey, I thought you didn't know the story. I was trying to spook you both. I only knew because everyone here was talking about it, that's why. I don't know the story. I can still get spooked, Kumi. I guess, but... Fine, whatever. Grumble, 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 grumble. So, like Chizuru was spoiled, it turned out that the old dude couldn't keep his hands to himself. One of the sisters had found out what he was doing and became furious. So furious, in fact, that in the middle of a confession the priest was having with a student, the sister barged in the confessional booth, gun in hand, shot the priest in the head and killed him. Oh man. No one really cares about what happened after that, but flash forward till today. They say if you go into the church and sneak into the second confessional booth at 3 a.m., Big Apple, 3 a.m., then proceed to have a confession like normal will cause the ghost of the priest to answer you. And if you don't confess your greatest sin, then he'll haunt you forever. Boo! That sucked. Not gonna lie, that was pretty weak, Kumi. Not only that, but the whole ghost ring is just super fake, too. Shut it. I told you Chizuru ruined the atmosphere. Your story just sucked. Could you please keep it down over there? It's late and I'm trying to sleep. Well, how about you get up from that bed and say it to our faces? You don't even have a sprite. Kumi, shut up! Sorry, Yokiuchi. We'll keep it down. Anyway, yeah, not only was your delivery way off, but ghosts don't exist. You best stop believing in ghost stories. If you don't two are so sure about it, why don't you both go down there and see for yourselves? Some say if you go in the confessional booth at 4 a.m., you hear a mysterious voice. A truly scary and horrible one. Hello, I'm Johnny Depp. I heard you made a Pirates of the Caribbean reference earlier. You're kidding, right? It's 10 p.m. No way I'm gonna stay up until 3 a.m. for the appointed time. Unlike you, I actually care for my image. I need my beauty sleep. I don't know. Sound like a bunch of cowards to me. Okay, then why don't we all go? I'm more inclined to do this if we're all in this together. No way I'm going. I'm not the one who suggested it. But you guys are the ones who don't believe in ghosts. You scaredy cat, come on. What's the worst that can happen? You die? And said I know they do exist. It's only fair that you and Chizuru have to go. Alright, just keep your voice down. I'm willing to go if you are, Momoka. Alright, fine. We'll just prove to Kumi that ghosts don't exist. It's not just the ghost I'm worried about, though. They probably keep the church locked during the night. You guys probably have to find a way to sneak inside. I saw it in the sister's room there. There's a ring of keys. You mean the sister's office? You want us to sneak in there and steal them? Unless you plan on shapeshifting from those church doors, I don't see any other way. He'll be no problem, Momoka. I may be an amateur when it comes to mischief, but well, first time for everything. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, it's 2 a.m. You guys know what you're doing, right? Yeah, I'll knock on the sister's office door and run away. Ding-dong ditch style. And when Chizuru makes more noise down the hall, Sister Kazuko will come out and investigate. That's when I'll sneak in and get the keys. Pretty solid plan, right? It's good enough, I guess. Don't get caught out there. Good luck. Not very encouraging, but okay. So who are you? Are you a no-name character who's gonna die? What? Huh, Yokuichi, you're still awake. Wait, no, you have a sprite. Never mind. You're all being too loud. I couldn't sleep. So sorry, Yokuichi, I'll try to force Kumi to sleep earlier next time, okay? You all know the rumor is fake, so why are you going? In a regular confession, you're supposed to tell a priest all your sins anyway. There's no sacrifice. Well, yeah, but don't you think this place is a little mundane? Spicing it up like this can't hurt. Learning about God is never mundane. Then could you please forgive us? We're gonna go now. Damn. Top of the door, an artificial potted plant rests peacefully. Though it is fake, the scent it gives off is quite nice. Inside the drawer are various hairbrushes, as well as toothbrushes in their own little plastic bags. Mirror reflects Momoka's weary expression. She begins to see how much better Chizuru looks in her at the moment, and glances away in embarrassment. There's nothing inside the drawer, like my soul. This is just their second day here, after all. Everyone's clothes besides the Chizuru's are in here. Even though they're required to wear their uniforms during the day, they're able to change into their own clothes during free time. You're not checking out now, are you? Nah, we got this. Being out in the halls at 2 AM is pretty eerie. It sure is. And do you hear that rain? Maybe we should have thought a little more about this. Oh man, I didn't think about the rain, but if we go back now, Kumi will think we're a bunch of cowards. A little rain never hurt anyone, right? Come on, we can do this. The sister's office is at a door in the back and the main entrance. Okay. Don't want to storm the other girls. That'd be bad. Be rude, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Sister Kazuko is still inside. It looks like she's sleeping on her desk. Really? Then I feel kind of bad for waking her up like this, and... Alright, I'm gonna do it. Mind hiding someplace else, Momoka? Of course, give me a moment. Come on, Chizuru, I know you got this. Okay, 1, 2... Okay, now must my chance. Gotta go get the keys, starting the plot off. Keys, I'm looking for the keys. Ah, there they are, right on top of the desk. Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of here. Is Chizuru okay? Did she get caught? Oh! You got the keys, right? Come on, let's get moving. Okay. Dang! Children? No way. Already what? Oh, it's freezing out here, and the rain certainly isn't helping. If we stay under the covered walkways, we should be relatively dry. What got you running out there like that anyway? Were you almost caught? I realized that once I got into the hallway, Sister Kazuko was going to see me in plain sight. I panicked and hid inside that cabinet outside. When Sister Kazuko came in, she knocked on some of the dorms. When the girls let her in, I pulled it out of there. She must have thought it was one of the girls there. Really? This whole thing is causing more trouble than I anticipated. Tell me about it. Alright, we're here at the church. Hand me the keys. Here you go. No way. What is it? Don't tell me the keys don't work. The door's unlocked. Did they just forget? What was all that work for? Wait, the keys might become useful later. All that for nothing. That's just annoying. Let's get inside. So, taking bets, what's gonna happen? These are weird statues. Feels like I'm being watched by the statue. Is it gonna be the ghost is real? Is nothing gonna happen? Maybe it's gonna be another ghost. What if it's not a ghost? Alright, we're here, and it's only 2:20 AM. We really underestimate how long this would take, huh? Yeah, it's not so bad. We could use this as a bonding time. Yeah, totally. And you know what Kumi ended up doing? She squirted that mustard straight into her eye. Youch, that sounds really painful. Yeah, but she was laughing and crying at the same time. It was so funny. You and Kumi sound like you've been friends for a long time. I'm glad I met you both here. Me too, Momoka. We're about to make our own funny story, too. Look, it's 2:56 a.m. We got to get in there quick. Should we both go in, or...? Don't worry, I got this. Just keep an eye on the clock. Oh no, you're dead. Okay, I'll call it when it's 3 a.m. Deader than Blizzard Activision stock right now. Topical humor. See that? Topical humor. Chizuru was so nice. What a sweetheart. Down over 60%. It's 3 a.m. Start now, Chizuru. Okay. Did you start yet? I can't hear you. Chizuru? Well, I guess that's the point. They must have soundproofed the booth so people outside wouldn't hear. But we just heard her just then! Use your brain! Well, it's 3:02 a.m. here now. You came out now. Have you seen anything yet? Chizuru? Come on, how can you not... Oh. Chizuru? You gonna go in? Not that way, this way. Chizuru, are you alright? Why'd you scream like that? Might not be a false alarm. It's pitch black in here, I can't see a thing. Hey, come on, this isn't funny. Say something already. It's a confessional booth, how big can it be? I swear if... Moo! I hate false alarms. I hope a random thing comes out of there, I don't know what, and grabs you and drags you back in. Some kind of horror cliche. Just out of spite now. Ha ha ha. Did I get you? No. I totally did, though. You should have seen the look on your face. You jerk. You say that, but you got a half smile on you. Jerk. Since when you become Kumi all of a sudden? I think you rubbed off her personality a bit. Hey, at least I can actually scare someone, right? Anyway, let's get out of here. I didn't see anything, I totally didn't confess my gravest sin. So it really was a rumor? Now we can shove it in Kumi's face, let's go. Isn't that another girl walking this way? Yeah, it is. Huh? Don't tell me. You guys just came back from the church? We did. Were you going to see if the rumor was true too? Yeah, did you guys see him? Was he all creepy and all that? Why don't you see for yourself? Here, take the church keys. Just remember to lock the door when you're done. Now this person's dead. This one's the one that dies. The snow sprite. Oh man, thanks. That must mean he's really real. Seems like we're not the only ones interested in it. I guess it really is a popular rumor. The clocks were off by like 1 minute or something. They didn't go in at the right time. That's how they lived. How was it? Did you guys shit your pants or what? Don't be gross. The whole thing was a waste of time. There's no ghost. Waste of time, you say? Ha! I knew there was no ghost. I just wanted you guys to look stupid. You're the stupid one. What do you think about that, huh? That's what you get for ruining my story. You realize that you had to stay up just as long as us? That Chizuru and I were interested anyway? I said you wasted your own time. Yeah, but... Ah, frack. Anyway, I'm dead tired. I need to get to bed. Good night, everyone. Yeah, we have to get up in 4 hours. How lame. And then Momoka got super worried. No way. And then what? What? You trying to tell me about the scare you gave me? Wow, that sure woke you up. And then I thought boo, and that really freaked her out. I'm telling you, you should have been there. Nice. You're not so bad yourself, Chizuru. Maybe you should drop your pop-out dreams. Be a storytime teller. I'll consider it. Someone's at the door? By the way, that girl that went in that place last night, she's dead. A horrible death. She watched the Neon Genesis Evangelion 24-hour marathon and tried to make sense of it. Killed her instantly. Poor thing. Good morning, girls. Last night there was apparently 2 girls who had snuck out around 2-3 a.m. We're going door by door to see who done it. If any of you girls did it or know who did, please let me know. If you turn yourselves in, your punishment will be greatly reduced. Ha! If we don't turn ourselves in, we get no punishment. Ha? You're accusing us of mischief or what? No, but if any of you are lying, God always reveals the truth. Well, none of us did it. So you go and check your other girls. See you at breakfast, Sir Takako. Takako. Very well, then. I know who did it. Whoa. Ah, thank you, Yokiichi. What do you know? It was Harumiito and Kihara. They both left last night to sneak into the church. Is this true? No, it isn't. It was just me. I went to the church by myself. Chizuru didn't go. Momoka? Yokoichi. Sorry, it was just Harumoto who went. Thank you, Yokoichi. Harumoto, please come with me. Yes, sister. What the fuck is your problem? Why would you go and snitch on me like that? Damn it, it's whatever. The punishment for sneaking past curfew is exile from everyone for 2 days, right? It won't be so bad, I guess, but still. Thank you, Momoka. I'll have to thank her for taking the one for the team next time. Maybe this will lead me to surviving. Momoka followed Sister Takako out of the room and into the hallway. Some of the girls have already gone out of their dorm rooms and were hanging around the hallways, waiting to be called for breakfast. As Momoka continued following the footsteps of the sisters, she could feel every pair of eyes locked onto her. Momoka became very self-conscious. Finally, they arrived at the sisters' office. This is where Momoka was going to be staying for the next 2 days in punishment. Sister Takako opens the door and walks inside. Momoka follows suit, but when the sister closed the door behind her, something sharp pinched Momoka's neck. Whatever it was, it lodged deep inside her. Dang, I've been drugged. Another sister was hiding behind the door and stabbed Momoka in the neck with a needle, injecting whatever fluid that was inside straight into her bloodstream. The pain was too much for Momoka. She yelped and she stumbled onto the floor, clenching her neck and trying to understand what was happening to her. Any neck movement she made, Momoka's neck would ache in pain. She tried to keep her head up straight, but it felt like her cranium was getting heavier each passing moment. Momoka finally hung her head and her body slumped into the floor. She was now unconscious. You knew too much, see? What is this? Why can't I see? Who's there? Momoka orders her arms to remove the blindfold from her eyes, but they are restricted by rope that is digging into her wrists. She tries to move the rest of her body, but it is all prohibited. Momoka is strapped down to a table. That shuffling. Someone's in here with me. Two cold hands place themselves onto each of Momoka's thighs, grasping her fat tightly. Grasping her fat? There are two people, each on opposite sides of the table. Oh, what's going on? Why am I like this? Untie me! Ow, what? Suddenly Momoka feels a row of cold metal teeth on both of her thighs. The sensation sends shivers throughout her body. Every single hair is standing straight up. Stop. Please! 2 rows of hundreds of tiny steel blades begin pressing down the Momoka's thighs, moving back and forth simultaneously. What is going on? There's that token scream. The blades vigorously tear through her skin and break through her fat. The deeper the saws go, the more animalistic Momoka's screams become. Momoka can feel the blood spraying from her legs. Youch. My ears. The blade suddenly struck something smooth and hard. Is this a dream? I hope it's a dream. Momoka's leg bone. The people remove the blades as if removing a knife from a cake to cut another slice. Momoka thanks God in heaven that they seem to have stopped, but her injuries send waves of unbearable agony straight into her brain to remind her that she may be moments away from death. With all the blood spurting from her wounds, it feels as though she's urinating from her legs. Her blood drips down her legs and into her once clean socks, taining them crimson. It hurts so much. God, it hurts! No more, please, I'm begging you. Rotary machine! Ow! Hurts my ears just as much as her. The loud noise of the high-speed rotary machine, oh god, echoes in the cramped room, ow, reducing Momoka's hearing to nothing more than a constant high-pitched ringing, oh. Momoka can hear the sounds of her own pain-induced screaming as the rotary blade fits itself inside her open wound, continuing where the last set of tools previously left off. Is Momoka not the main character? Do we just die in the beginning? The machine cuts through her bone instantly, minces the flesh that was still there below it, successfully separating her leg from the thigh. The final slice sends Momoka into shock, causing her to lose consciousness once again. Oh, seriously, what's going on? Is it a dream? Wait, do we have no legs for like the entire game? Oh my god, we don't have any legs. It was real. How we got... What do we do? We got... What? When Momoka finally comes to, she finds herself slumped to a metal chair. Her hands are tied behind the back of the chair and she can't seem to escape. What? The first thing that Momoka notices about herself is her absence of legs. She tries sending signals down her spine of her brain to move a limb, but the signals end abruptly at her thigh. It's a foreign and phantom feeling that Momoka can't wrap her head around. Lifting her thigh with her core, she sees stitches at the end of the stump. The stitches are keeping the skin together, almost resembling packaged sausages. What happened to me? Sour vomit rises up Momoka's throat as she begins to feel lightheaded. The uncomfortable feeling of not having her legs anymore, combined with why this had happened to her, was getting to her. Momoka moves her head around to get an idea to where she is. Stone everywhere. A basement, maybe. I can feel the wall of my hands here, and these restraints are pretty weak, actually. Let me try this. Yeah! Momoka breaks free from her restraints and face plants into a puddle of something sticky and vicious. The right side of her face is coated with it. Gross, what is this? Momoka sits up and stares at her two stumps once again, trying to build up her mental fortitude to keep going and find an escape. Testing her strength, Momoka plants her hands on the floor and drags herself a few feet. It's tiring, but Momoka needs to endure if she wants to escape from the room. Why does this have to happen to me? My legs! Oh my god. Are we gonna play the entire game crawling? What's going on? Skeletal remains are sprawled across the floor. The bleach white color of the bones complement the color of the stone floor. An actual dead body! God, what the hell's going on? I don't want to die like this. Please, God, I don't want to die. Oh, we did. We'll just sneak out. The large steel door rattles in place when tried. It can't be opened without a key. Where am I going to get a key? The table? What with this? Can I climb up? There's something sparkling up there. I can't reach it from here, though. I need a height boost. Can I push something? Dang, we have some good upper body strength. There's something in here. But I can't reach my hand for it to get it. I'll have to rig it out with something. I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else. Momoka picked up a long bone from the skeleton. Please forgive me. Trust me, I don't find this very humorous. There's something in here. I feel bad. There's a bone I just got. Ah! That was just the sound of the bone breaking. But this came out too. It's a key. Steel key. Large steel door. Can't be opened without a key. I have the key, but I can't reach the keyhole. Oh my god. We are now friends, Mr. Torture chair. Momoka use a steel key. This has to be a basement of some sort. And it's so cold down here, too. My thighs have gotten numb from dragging them across the floor. No way, it's a wheelchair. An old beat-up wheelchair looks like it's moments away from falling apart as parked against the wall in the hallway. The wheels have been thoroughly rusted. Momoka tests its durability by jumping on it a few times and shaking it. Turning the wheels causes some rust to fall off from the gears. Oh my god, we're gonna spend the entire game in a wheelchair. It's an interesting start, I'll say that. It's a little wobbly, but it's definitely way better than dragging my body across the floor everywhere. What? That's a bug? Or is it? Can't open that one. Can't open that one. Useless? Huh? Why is it just a big empty room? What's up with this room? It's completely empty. Trap? Ground, what's going on? Suddenly the wheels of Momoka's wheelchair began to buckle. Thinking that the chair was in the middle of a falling apart, she looks to the side. Instead, Momoka sees that multiple red and slimy worms have sprouted from the ground and were entangling themselves in her wheels. What? The floorboard becomes soft and malleable. Momoka slowly sinks into the ground. Momoka was so distracted by the tentacles that she didn't notice the room itself change. Momoka looks up to see that the entire room has transformed into some hellish chamber. The floor, walls, and ceilings are made up of what looks like to be raw meat stretched across each plane. Huh? Before Mike could even process what she was seeing, a thick mask covers the ends of Momoka's thighs. Whatever it was, it felt like slimy pig fat and it was undoing her stretchers. Oh god, not the sausages! Momoka screamed in pain, but she wasn't restricted like last. She dove off the chair and fell onto the floor. The floor rippled from Momoka's impact and continued to ruffle as she scrambled herself to the door. Momoka reached the door, but without the chair's height boost, she was unable to reach the knob. She turned around to shrink back against the door. It's open! The door must have been broken because when Momoka leaned on it, it swung open, causing her to spill out into the hallway. But my wheelchair! Now, do I spend the rest of the game without the wheelchair now? What's wrong with that room? Oh, my stitches, God, no! Momoka looks down to see that her sutures have been ripped out, and that her 2 wounds were now reopened. She's losing blood. No, this can't be. The stairs. Maybe I can find a first aid kit upstairs. Oh my god. This is just a suffering game. That's what this is. Can I go back in the room, or do I die? Oh yeah, I can't even reach it. Ugh. Oh. Momoka, why is Momoka suffering so much? What is wrong with this world? There's no way I'll climb up these stairs. But I have to. Momoka figures out that the easiest way for her to climb these stairs is to do it one at a time. She sits on the first step and uses all her strength to steer herself on the next. The strength she's forcing out of herself causes her thighs to throb out blood. Momoka watches herself then leave a trail of blood up the steps, moaning and groaning in pain each passing moment. Momoka wants to puke, and she does. She spills gastric juices out of her mouth, staining her shirt and the steps in warm vomit. She feels lightheaded, but she soldiers on. At this point, Momoka doesn't even want to be saved. She can only hope that the next person she sees will do her the favor of ending her life, putting a stop to all this pointless torment. I've made it to the top. Knowing how this game is going so far, it's gonna be never says stairs. You just reached the midpoint. Momoka's voice comes off hoarse. Her throat's still stinging from when she threw up. She crawls a few feet away from the stairs and goes limp. Just how much blood did she lose? Momoka wonders. She thinks if it was even worth it to struggle out of the first room in the first place. Momoka remembers when her mom told her that she would be going to Mitsuki Catholic Middle School for girls. She was annoyed at first, but ultimately went with it to please her parents. This is how it was going to turn out. Momoka would have thrown a tantrum. She wouldn't have cared if it made her look like a spoiled brat. If anything was better than this, she thinks. Someone is coming. It's me? Kill. What is this? Momoka was flabbergasted. She couldn't believe that lying on the ground with no legs and bleeding out very badly was a girl who looked exactly like her. No, not even looked like this was her, Momoka thought. Momoka clone had her uniform steamed with red and yellow juices, and her eyes were dull. She didn't have a lot of time left in her. But please, kill... what's going on? No, seriously, what's going on? Momoka's already seen grotesque imagery since coming down to the basement. But it was just the sight of the clone that seemed to have really gotten to her. Momoka put her hands on her and moaned, but the clone on the ground was trying to tell her something. Momoka didn't even want to listen to her. Kill me, please. I'm begging you, kill me. Kill. The clone resembled a wounded animal. It was whimpering, it was moaning, it was very much in pain. It was clearly a human. It was okay to end its life. But the more it writhed in pain, the more Momoka couldn't stand it. The uncanny resemblance to her own self was eating at her brain. I felt like she could feel its pain too. Momoka wrapped her small hands around the being's throat. Momo could feel the neck of the clone strain and watch his eyes roll into the back of its head. Its face was turning purple and the drool was dripping from the corner of its mouth. Are we even playing the Momoka from the beginning, or is that the Momoka from the beginning? Or what if none of us from the Momoka from the beginning? The clone's body continued to contort and its jaws went slack. Finally, after 5 minutes of torture, it moved no more. It went limp like a rag doll. Momoka's stomach bubbled and the spurred gastric juices up her esophagus were erupted out of her mouth. She never felt so sick in her life. Huh? Who? What are you guys here? Oh, hey, look, it's Momoka. No kidding? I've been worried sick about... What the frack? Momoka, what happened? Are you okay, Momoka? Everything's fine, we're all here now. I had to... It's okay. Come on, we gotta leave. We have to tell everyone what's going down here and leave this frackin' place. But how? The nearest town isn't miles away. We'd have to walk for the forest with no map. If that's how it is, then we could try calling for help and make it low until the police arrive. What if the police are in on it? Whatever it is that they're in on. The school gets mail and food to everyone for stuff from trucks every once in a while, right? We can call for help with a radio or a phone they may have somewhere in this place. I don't think Momoka wants to stay really longer, so let's go. Okay, are you ready to leave, Momoka? Yeah, just give me a minute. Actually, why are you guys down here? Well, after the whole waste ordeal and you left, one of the sisters came by the room. She was acting super strange, asking where you went, and after we said we didn't know, she bolted off. Kumi and I looked at each other and knew something was up. We figured you went to the basement to find answers. Where's the plot? Who? What? The things they're doing down here? Maybe it's just a clone factory. And the reason they freaked out was like, oh, the clones are getting free fought. And the things they're doing down here, what the frack? They've got rooms dedicated to torturing girls. Yeah, I saw. And the clone thing. Don't tell me. That was actually true? Come on, let's go. What do you mean? You said after the waste thing. What waste thing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Can we go in this room? Seems perfectly normal. Weird.